A national examination set to commence next week. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. The casket of Morebek Governor late Luther Wenge arrived at the Parliament House this morning, accompanied by his family. This was followed by a state funeral held at the Sionikami Memorial Church. The casket was ushered with a guard of honor into the Grand Hall of the Parliament House. Led by the Speaker of Parliament, the Prime Minister and the members of Parliament paid their last respects to the late governor. The casket then left for Sionikami Memorial Church for the state funeral. Prime Minister James Marape said Papua New Guinea appreciates the life of late Luther Wenge, who in his prime years contributed greatly to the country's development.
And I want to say to the people of Morebek and the family, we share with you the loss that you are feeling today. And the Chief Monarch, the Honorable John Rosso, will be part of the entire proceedings, as he has been since the governor has fallen, all the way to May and to the entire programs in the province. And when we rest him, we will be there and right through some of his legacy conversations we will follow through as we pay respect to him in his fullest.
The 2 days third National Climate Change Summit concluded today in Port Moresby.
This marks the day 2 of the National Climate Summit. The discussions were based on sustainable development and just transition, climate resilience and climate research in Papua New Guinea. Acting Managing Director of Climate Change and Development Authority, Deborah Sungi, in her opening remarks, highlighted the Management Act aligning with their amendment.
The Climate Change Management Act, a mandate of CCDA is to ensure that we establish mechanisms at the provincial level in terms of governance and institutional arrangement to strengthen our coordination and also establish capacity in the provinces to ensure that we work together in terms of mobilizing climate finance and also tackle our actions in terms of mitigation and adaptation.
Alluding to empowering customary landowners and local communities in climate resilience and development, Department of Lands and Physical Planning Secretary Benjamin Sampson emphasized the instruments used for climate change interventions.
They're from the backbone of inclusive and resilient development. These instruments ensure that land governance is prioritized, communities are empowered, and climate resilience is built from the ground and strengthen registration to support climate finance access. The National Sustainable Land Use Planning Framework promotes climate-smart land use planning across all levels, ensuring early integration of climate risk and sector management.
Ms. Sungi encouraged all media partners and stakeholders to share knowledge, forge partnership, and inspire bold actions that can ensure a resilient and sustainable future for everyone. Nicole Rama, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, during the panel discussion at the summit, Director of Sustainable Environment Program for SEPA, Kay Kalim, called on CCDA, PNGFA and SEPA to work together.
Mrs. Kalim urged the two sister government agencies, Climate Change and Development Authority and PNG Forest Authority, to work together with Conservation and Environment Protection Authority.
So PNG is working towards achieving the Sustainable Development Goals, which is really a global agenda. That really includes focusing on sustainable economic transformation, climate action and environmental protection. And I said earlier, the three sister agencies need to work as one, to address this. And we are always working in isolation. So through such a process, especially in summits such as this, we need to start strategizing, focusing, working as one.
She added that just transition in PNG leads environmental goals in fairness, making sure that the path to green and sustainable future benefits everyone and not just one. Nicole Rema, National EMTV News.
Today marks a milestone in border modernization for Papua New Guinea as it launches the country's digital arrival card, along with the establishment of its Immigration Operations Command Center.
Papua New Guinea digital arrival card replaces the old paper arrival card with a secure online platform. Through this online platform, travelers traveling to Papua New Guinea will now complete their arrival card digitally in 72 hours prior to boarding, making traveling easier and also giving the country's border agencies faster access to accurate traveler information. Speaking on behalf of Deputy Prime Minister John Rosso, who is also responsible for the Ministry for Migration and Border Security, Clarence Parisau explained that these initiatives form phase one of the Pre-Advanced Passenger Information Project, which is a key part of PNG Border Solution Project led by PNG ICSA.
The IOCC, for short, will serve as the central hub for immigration intelligence analysis of passenger movements in real time and ensuring risks are managed effectively at our borders.
He said the portal is designed to meet international standards, including the International Civil Aviation Organization and International Air Transport Association protocols, ensuring Papua New Guinea's borders are fully ready and globally aligned. He further explains the whole of government's approach to secure borders.
For the first time, immigration, customs and NACIA are integrated into a single information system, ensuring stronger border security, faster processing and smarter facilitation of travel and trade. This is not just technology achievement, it is a national security priority. It strengthens our capacity to protect PNG's people, secure our borders and enhance tourism and trade.
Phase 2 of the project will expand these capabilities with fully interactive passenger data feeds from all airlines and sea vessels. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Chairman of Special Parliamentary Committee on Public Sector Reforms and Service Delivery, Gary Jufa, said in a statement that evidence presented during the hearing into alluvial mining confirms that the nation is losing an estimated 300 million kina to 500 million kina annually due to the illegal export of alluvial gold.
For the people that
Committee Chairman Gary Jufa said official production figures have dropped from a peak of 120,000 ounces to 40,000 ounces, despite a visible increase in mining activity on the ground. Mr. Jufa said the committee have uncovered a crisis where the amount of gold being smuggled out of Papua New Guinea is more than double the amount being legally declared, stating this is a direct, substantial theft from the country's public services, schools and hospitals. The inquiry identified 3 core themes responsible for the crisis: enforcement failure, regulatory and legal gaps, and criminality and landowner exploitation. The committee is preparing its final recommendations to the executive government and parliament, but is urging immediate adoption of structural and enforcement measures for a decisive action to reclaim national revenue. Committee Chairman Gary Jufa concluded that the government must treat this as a national crisis, and he urged all stakeholders from state agencies to legitimate miners and landowners to cooperate fully with these urgent reforms. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja ya? Yeah.
This different.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you,
and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henow, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Farm scheme have a very positive impact.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us.
I work here not just carrying the name, but I carry the flag as well. I'm very proud. We're celebrating the 50 years of independence here or back home.
I am very proud to be a Papua New Guinea. Really happy that PNG has made it up to 50 years of independence.
Happy independence, Papua New Guinea 50 anniversary.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, the current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
healing to all the residents.
Business,
Beer launched its VPN,
politics,
to infiltrate into our systems,
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. Prime Minister James Marape, in his tribute speech, described late Lutza Wenge as the defender of Papua New Guinea Constitution.
Speaking at late Wenge's funeral service at Sioni Kamik Church in Port Moresby today, Prime Minister James Marape says he can only describe late Wenge as the defender of PNG Constitution. Marape says late Wenge not only served Morobe but the whole of Papua New Guinea, and his character in defending the nation's constitution is something Papua New Guineans can learn from.
If there is any one or two words that we want to remember Governor Wenge for, something that I cannot go past is his total commitment to the defense of our country's constitution.
Marape thanked the family of late Wenge to support their son, brother and father to save the nation until his passing at Port Moresby General Hospital.
And the immediate family, I want to say thank you very much for lending this man to the service of this country. Some of us who have been in this profession knows very well how the children are affected as parents or fathers, in this instance, serve in public offices.
Speaking on behalf of the Wenge family, late Governor Wenge's eldest son, Matthew Wenge, expressed that his father held his people to heart until his passing.
That defined his life. He was a true patriot and nationalist, believed in the intelligence and potential of the people of our country. In his final days in the Port Moresby General Hospital, he made a quiet but powerful statement that he stated that I will not discount the intelligence of our national doctors. He was offered chances to seek medical treatments overseas, but he refused, believed in the skill and dedication of the Papua New Guinean professionals. He chose to remain in his country, among his people, and passed on in our people's hospital.
The funeral was attended by the people from all ethnicities before the casket departs Port Moresby for Lae, where a week-long program is currently underway. It was also approved by the NAC today that tomorrow, Friday, October 3rd, 2025 will be a public holiday for Morobe Province to allow everyone to partake in late Wenge's funeral program. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News.
A total of 254,000 students from grades 8, 10 and 12 will sit the 2025 national examinations starting next week. The grade 10 students will sit for their exams from October 6th to the 10th, followed by grade 12 from October 13th to the 17th, and grade 8 from October 28th to the 23rd. The total number of students by grades nominated to sit for the exams includes grade 10, 87,500 students from high schools and secondary schools, grade 12, 36,500 students from 250 secondary schools, including the 6 National Schools of Excellence, and grade 8, 130,000 students from 3,400 primary schools. Secretary for Education Dr. Uke Kombra said the exact numbers of students who have been nominated to sit for the national examinations are from the final confirmation by the schools on online student data collection. Dr. Kombra confirmed that all exam booklets for grade 10 have already been delivered to schools across provinces. Rest of the booklets will follow. Grade 10 marking for National Capital District will start immediately after their first paper. Answer sheets will be confirmed and sent to all provinces for uniform marking, while grade 12 marking will take place in Port Moresby from October 19 to the 30th, and grade 8 will be marked in the provinces after exams. The International Teachers' Day for this year will fall on the 5th of October. Education Minister Lucas Dekana is wishing the 70,000 plus teachers throughout Papua New Guinea a memorable celebration.
What's the word? Leg.
Minister Dekana said it is important to recognize teachers' efforts not only through words but also through actions that reflects appreciation.
And what is the last sound do you
He said in an ever-evolving world where knowledge is constantly expanding and demands of society are shifting, the role of a teacher has become even more crucial.
Okay. Open your textbook to the page where I showed you.
Mr. Dekana said on the eve of International Teachers' Day, the Ministry of Education recognizes teachers as more than educators. They are mentors, guides, and the architects of the country's future. Day 1 of the orientation workshop for Pacific magistrates yesterday saw presentations conducted on judicial precepts, targeting topics on role of magistrates, judicial independence, judicial temperament, and knowledge.
With participation from Solomon Highlands magistrates, key contextualized similarities highlighted in both countries are the legal systems, institutional context, and well-being and integrity. The orientation workshop is conducted with the aim of promoting judicial competence by assisting newly appointed magistrates to perform their duties. Furthermore, it promotes excellence in the delivery of justice in district courts, which magistrates are required to deliver justice results effectively and efficiently in accordance with acceptable practices. Other topics discussed include unconscious bias and customary context, courtroom management, demeanor, and judicial ethics. At the start of the second day of the orientation this morning, Deputy Chief Magistrate, Judicial Administration, Josephine Kilage highlighted the topics discussed yesterday.
Some positive aspects to judicial activism in terms of using your position as a magistrate to share the knowledge of the law with communities and such. Moving on, we talked about the basic court craft, about listening and active listening. Right now, all of you are listening, but I don't know if you're actively listening to what is being said. After a certain point of time, we listen, but we don't listen. So, understanding the essence of the statement. So a lot was said yesterday, but as long as you take 1 or 2 points that makes you understand what was said, that is all that is required.
The deputy magistrate also deliberates on the different types of bias.
In terms of, because you're so used to doing things a certain way, when the similar facts and circumstances come your way, you already know the conclusion already. Because it's easier to think like that. Thank you. Next one, please. And the other type of biasness is because we're so used to doing certain things. Each and every one of us in here has a reputation. We have some magistrates that they call them Mr. Maximum. Because penalty is 2 years and we are giving 5 years. So.
Magistrates are being reminded to create a legal culture within their courtrooms.
Okay, so I found that statement up there is correct. You create the legal culture in your courtroom, in your court location for your province. If you are Mr. Adjournment, your court will be Mr. Adjournment. Your clerks will be Mr. Adjournment. Your clerks become lazy if you are lazy. If you are very hardworking and you get down to it and you no nonsense, they will pick up the slack too.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Justice Laura Wawon-Kuvi spoke to the magistrates today on judicial skills focusing on criminal procedures. In this session, magistrates were taught on how to deal with court files, signing information, and oral hearings of matters.
Through the presentation, magistrates can familiarize the basic principles and practice of procedural fairness in criminal and civil proceedings. It gives an opportunity for magistrates to understand the basic autonomy of a criminal and civil trial process. While highlighting key areas, Justice Kuvi said that signing of information is very important.
Well, you must sign the statement. Your original statement that you wrote with your biro is not making its way up to the National Court. You write it, you sign it, it's attached to the back of the committal notice and it comes up. If the accused does not sign, you sign and say he refused to sign.
Magistrates had the privilege to learn about dealing with evidence.
A person is found guilty or not guilty upon assessment of the evidence. And how you assess evidence is you consider the weight of the evidence as well. How you come up with the weight of evidence will never come out on paper. Weight of the evidence comes out when people sit in the witness box and they give evidence, and then you look at the way they give evidence.
Justice Kuvi outlined areas that magistrates lack at district level.
So what do? You dismiss the proceedings. All right. So there's case law, a lot of case law on this because of lawyers going up to the National Court and saying that the National Court proceedings are invalidated because the magistrates had struck out or the magistrate just dismissed and all of that. So it's been resolved. That has been resolved. In your orders, you must say, I dismiss the proceedings and the defendant is discharged. Okay. Even if you strike the matter out as well, the defendant is still discharged.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
According to the Asian Development Bank Outlook, September 2025, economic growth in the Pacific is projected to accelerate to 4.1% in 2025 and moderate to 3.4% in 2026. The 2025 outlook, an upward revision from forecast in April, is largely driven by resource-related activity in Papua New Guinea.
Asian Development Bank Pacific Director General Emma Veve said while it is good news that growth will accelerate in Papua New Guinea this year and inflation forecasts are adjusted down, geopolitical and trade tensions still pose risk to growth. Emma said resource output in Papua New Guinea is at record levels this year and is largely driving the higher sub-regional growth forecast. As resource output eases along with the anticipated impact of global trade and policy uncertainty, Papua New Guinea's economy is forecasted to grow by 4.6% in 2025 and then moderate to 3.6% in 2026. She added that inflation projections remain unchanged and investment decisions on various resource projects could substantially boost economic activity. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the Nest Fund market report. The Kina closed lower at $0.2387 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your Kina was buying $0.2312, $0.3468 Australian dollars, 0.1889 euro, and 33.64 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading higher, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed lower, copper closed lower, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, and copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, and the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Why you could pay with Telecom? Simply top up and certificate pay from your phone. Get account to buy. Dial *775#, enter the meter number, enter the amount, press 1 to confirm, and receive SMS with voucher and transaction reference number. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good. into your nearest telecom store or kiosk to top up and buy EasyPay. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
Join me every Thursday night as Sports Scene brings to you all the local and international sporting updates. Revisiting our legendary athletes,
Hi, this is David Mead.
highlighting our local sports developments across the nation,
All eyes are on Buckland. Now an NRL team based here.
To create a pathway.
and our talented rising stars.
Hi, my name is Gemma Schnobel and you're watching
all the younger ones should follow.
Sports Scene, Thursday nights at 7 p.m. only on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. 4 banana boats equipped with 60 horsepower outboard motors have been delivered to Aramot and Tami Highlands in Morobe Province under the Building Resilience to Climate Change project. This project is implemented by the Climate Change and Development Authority.
The boats were provided through the BRCC Small Grant Facility, funded by the Climate Investment Fund and administered by the Asian Development Bank. The initiative aims to strengthen the adaptive capacity of vulnerable communities across Papua New Guinea, with CCDA serving as the executive agency. As part of the rollout, 8 boat operators from both islands underwent a 2-day training in Lae from August 27 to 28. The training, facilitated by Melanesian Training Consultant Services and supported by the National Maritime Safety Authority, covered basic engine maintenance and safety procedures under the Small Craft Act. Following the training, the Morobe Small Craft Registry issued operator certificates to the skippers, formally recognizing their qualifications under national maritime regulations. Morobe Provincial Deputy Administrator Robin Kiki commended BRCC project and CCDA for their continued support to island communities. He shared that this benefits the communities and urged the communities to take responsibility. ADB's BRCC project officer Patricia Nagum, speaking on behalf of the country director, said the bank is proud to support community-level interventions.
Thank you to BRC. They provide assistance like building to the beneficiaries in the provinces to come up with sub-projects that they feel they can mitigate the impacts of climate change.
Additionally, BRCC project support consultant Joseph Kunda said these boats will allow communities to access mainland gardens, fresh water, and soil for rehabilitation.
That's why not anyone boat working was something and access to transport. So I need transport sector and transport also they can get access to Kamlo mainland.
Tami Island Councillor Katson Silas expressed gratitude on behalf of his community. Nicole Rema, National MTV News.
The Minister for Justice and Attorney General Pila Niningi, while addressing the people of Enga Province at the IPUS Oval yesterday, called on the leaders and elites of the province not to fund tribal warfare.
During the installment of the resident charge for Enga Province yesterday, Minister Niningi expressed disappointment on the continuous tribal fighting in Enga Province. He further said this.
Enga is known for tribal fight. Ella do it in Southern Islands too. Why me planted killing man? Why did you go all that time? Why me plan making?
Minister Niningi said from what was gathered, tribal fights that occur are funded by prominent people.
Finish him this last fight, you may can't finish him. Blame Mercy Golong, all me blood. politicians, member from parliament. Now all businessmen, now people, all secretary now, all big department, boss block company, all this man. All that's all is a funding.
He discouraged such activities.
Suppose me play talk no God. Me don't give me money. And by no enough stuff. And no enough trouble fight. Man, little man mix him bullet way. Little man kiss him gun way. Maybe get power long way. Where am I can go? Or mangi nothing carry him down go. Only kiss him the way. You mean leaders? You mean must start, educate, start and behave as a man. Come outside or some leader now. Go outside or some.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Enga.
On the country's 50th year of independence in the autonomous region of Bougainville and East New Britain province has announced the near completion of 3 vital agriculture roads that will unlock a new future for rural farmers.
These roads are funded by the government and supported by the World Bank. The feeder roads under PNG Agriculture Commercialization and Diversification COCO project will instill hope and development in the rural villages. During a recent inspection, Senior Agriculture Specialist Alan Olivia commended the progress, urging communities in Arab and ENB to take ownership of the new infrastructure. It is a relief project for the locals, as for years mothers had to brave rough terrains by foot to reach cocoa markets. After a wait of over 40 years, PMVs are now providing service to Kulungere community in remote ENB. Chairman Russell Anip says this road will provide access to basic services. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Former Governor for Morobe, Kelly Naru, and his family presented 2 brand new 15-seater Toyota IAs buses to Kundiawa Lutheran Church Circuit and Aga Circuit in Simbu.
The buses, each valued at 115,000 kina, will be used as PMV buses to generate income to support the women's ministry, youth programs, pastors, and the work of the church in Simbu province. During the presentation, Mr. Naru stressed on the importance of inclusivity in ministry, highlighting that the work of pastoral ministry has no boundary or limit. Town Circuit Women's Chairlady Miss Mary Kelly thanked the Nauru family. The presentation of the buses marks a significant contribution towards strengthening the church missions in the province. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
Goroka District Development Authority has assured its commitment to boosting the honey industry in the district. Local member Aya Tambua announced recently that its DDA has allocated 500,000 kina in the next year's budget to support the industry.
Mr. Tambua said, with the drastic population increase in Goroka, there is no established agricultural mechanism in place to feed its population on a daily basis. He said there is a demand for honey in the world market, revealing that China is prepared to buy 20 to 100 tons of honey per month. However, production in Papua New Guinea is low. He added the 500,000 kina backing will support bee farming in Goroka and be incorporated with the district's agriculture plan that also complements horticulture, floriculture and coffee, with the aim to generate income for the rural population. Additionally, a honey farming work plan for bee farmers was presented to the member. Amanda Ilaitia, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go. One more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Enjoy more talk, more text, and more time online with Telecom More Bundles. Choose from 8 plans ranging from 3 kina with 600 megabytes of data all the way up to 75 kina, loaded with a massive 35 gig. Best of all, each plan comes with an unlimited on-network call minutes plus on-net and off-net talk and text. That's way more time to chat with family and friends. Telecom More Bundles. Top up now.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always True Guy. True Guy, true inspiration through generations.
Join us weekly on MTV News A Closer Look, their current affairs program that brings you insight for the latest on education, health,
Healing to all the residents.
business,
They launched its VPN.
politics,
To infiltrate into our systems.
sports, and more.
As we observe the preparations for the women's.
A Closer Look, Sunday at 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, MTV.
Tukai Sports.
Welcome to Chukai Sports. The 2025 National South Basketball Tournament wrapped up with thrilling grand finals as new champions were crowned in both divisions.
The 2025 National South Basketball Tournament concluded on a high note at the Tauranga Cricket Center on Monday evening. In the women's division, Kutubu Lakers were crowned Queens of the Court after overcoming Giru South in a spectacular final. KSS South were crowned the men's champions after defeating Pawasi in a highly contested grand final match. KSS South's captain Ryan Tetemo praised his team's outstanding performance and highlighted their hard work throughout the competition.
But let's just play with our hearts, believe in ourselves, and we're gonna get this game. Yeah. So every game we play, like one at a time.
KSS South's coach Clint Eastwood Matthew also shared his thoughts on the victory, commending his players for their resilience.
Basketball, nubla sani so mito kolmagi. You play basketball, and long time you play so. Now kamoseme you play strong defense. Basic station na imi push strong lo. We need to game. No one play nubla sani so nubla just stick lo basic station. So that's what me talk about mangilo. Motivate more lo come through us.
Meanwhile, the Team Pawasi coach shared his excitement about his team reaching the grand final, which was a huge achievement, and hopes to come back stronger next year.
But no, the effort by the boys, I'm just happy. We are proud winners. Congrats to our brothers from KSS, but they will take the second prize. I gladly.
Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Money Plus Port Moresby AFL competition adds into finals this weekend, with top teams battling for grand final spots.
The race for the premiership heats up in the Money Plus Port Moresby AFL competition as teams prepare for the qualifying and elimination finals this weekend at the Coles Oval. In the senior men's division, the top 5 teams on the points ladder are Lamana Dokas, West Eagles, Garrow Magpies, Gerrika Bombers and University Tigers. Over in the men's reserve grade, the leading teams are West Eagles, Gordon's Kokofas, Taikone Hawks, University Tigers and Skyroos. The final section begins with the reserve grade qualifying final, where the Taikone Hawks will go head-to-head with the Gordon's Kokofas. In the elimination final, University Tigers will battle the Skyroos for a place in the next round. In the senior men's qualifying final, the West Eagle face off against the Garrow Magpies in what promises to be a thrilling contest. Meanwhile, the Gerrika Bombers will meet the University Tigers in the elimination final, with both teams fighting to keep their premiership hopes alive. Fans are expected to pack the Coles Oval for an exciting weekend of AFL Finals football. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Some days feel grey until someone brings back your smile. Happiness, sometimes all it takes is a bite or a scoop.
Late again?
And sometimes it's waiting in the freezer just for you.
Share the love, share the happiness in every moment with Gala.
Gala Yum.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Get twice the data with Telecom. Enjoy bonus double data from Thursday to Saturday on selected plans. You get twice the data at the same price. For instance, for 5 Kina, you get 6 gigabytes valid for 1 day. And that's more data for you to stream videos and play your online games. Drop into your nearest Telecom store or kiosk to top up and get your double data. Great value and PNG owned sure feels good.
The farm scheme have a very positive impact. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us.
I work here not just carrying the name, but I carry the flag as well. I'm very proud. We're celebrating the 50 years of independence here or back home.
I am very proud to be a Papua New Guinean. Really happy that PNG has made it up to 50 years of independence.
Happy independence, Papua New Guinea 50 anniversary.
Last year we had 17,000, which is nearly double what our facility is designed max capacity.
Join us every Monday nights at 7 p.m. for In Focus, your weekly news and current affairs talk show, which presents in-depth commentaries, discussions, and analysis of the major current affairs issues in Papua New Guinea and in the region.
Areas involving a politically exposed presence.
Middle-income economies, the average is around 12%. For PNG, our average is 30%.
So life insurance is about protecting who you care about.
There are existence of clandestine laboratories illicitly producing stolen meth.
Every Monday nights at 7 p.m.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
You're watching Trukai Sports. A heartwarming act of generosity sees sports, health and hospitality unite to change lives of children battling heart disease.
Just a few months ago, the Heart of Rugby Gala dinner, hosted by Valley Hunters Rugby Union Club, took place at the Hilton Hotel. The event aimed to raise funds for children needing life-saving heart surgery. After months of waiting for funds to be cleared, the club, which also celebrated victory in the Capital Rugby Union Grand Final, has now presented a significant contribution of 94,000 kina to the Operation Open Heart Foundation.
It was particularly for children. So these funds will create a ledger in our account. We put it there, but we have an account with Hilton where we can just use that to accommodate the doctors as they arrive for heart surgery for children going.
The check presentation, held recently at the Hilton Hotel in Port Moresby, symbolizes a strong collaboration between sports, health and hospitality sectors.
We have prepared the first major part of the payment, which we are very pleased to present today to Operation Open Heart on behalf of our entire partnership, a total of 94,000, which is in this dummy check, which the funds have been transferred, but we are now celebrating today to demonstrate that yes, we are ready to work together with Hilton and the community.
The Hilton Hotel also reaffirmed its ongoing support.
Amazing for us to come on board as the venue sponsor for the gala dinner to obviously raise money for Operation Open Heart and happy Open Heart Day today.
World Heart Day.
World Heart Day. And we really look forward to the session that you're going to do with our team.
Together, these efforts bring hope and healing to children battling life-threatening heart conditions. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
The Port Moresby Cricket Association witnessed the Premier and A Reserve Grand Final media session ahead of the matches this weekend.
The Port Moresby Cricket Association has placed the spotlight on its Premier and A Reserve competitions as the Grand Finals draw closer. Post-final media session was arranged to feature the journey and preparations of the finalist teams in both divisions ahead of the big weekend of cricket. President of the Port Moresby Cricket Association gave an overview of the session.
Give prominence to all the clubs who are going to be partaking in the finals. For the premiers, we have our preliminary finals to be taken between to be played between Kempa and Parry. The winner goes straight to grand final. Our premiers will have about 2 weeks of final series. And then also this weekend we have our A reserves.
The session took place at Amini Park with captains from all finalist clubs attending. For Premier Division teams, Parry, Kempa, Raukele and Konepoti front the media, while the A Reserve competition featured Hoods, Kempa, Raukele and Konepoti. This session aims at giving clubs a platform to share their season highlights, final preparations and inspire supporters before the competitive matches. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hi, I'm Chef Jules Henao, and this is where my true inspiration for cooking started. Like most of us, I learned to cook from my mum. Nothing beats simple recipes where fresh local produce is at the heart, especially when it's a home-cooked meal, prepared and shared with the ones you love. And in PNG, no meal is complete without rice. And my choice is always Trukai. Trukai, true inspiration through generations.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The farm scheme have a very positive impact. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for us.
I work here not just carrying the name, but I carry the flag as well. I'm very proud. We're celebrating the 50 years of independence here or back home.
I am very proud to be a Papua New Guinea. Really happy that PNG has made it up to 50 years of independence.
Happy independence, Papua New Guinea 50 anniversary.
Join me on House and Home for all your home and lifestyle improvements.
It's not rocket science. And many of these things too, I didn't go to school, I teach myself.
From Hatok Mom, health and fitness, interest stories, gardening tips, out and about, pet care, and many more. Join me every Tuesday, 7 p.m. on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Dreaming of more than the life we've known. There is more to what the future holds. You be holy, man, no walk one time. Oh, 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 oh. We dare to believe in incredible things. Oh, 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 oh. With money plus we're ready to go.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The MoneyPlus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Daru, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Karema, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Alotau, partly sunny afternoon, then partly cloudy evening with showers and possible thunderstorm. And Popondetta, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, partly sunny afternoon, then partly cloudy evening with rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Medang, partly sunny afternoon, then partly cloudy evening with showers. Wewak, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Vanimo, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kavieng, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Kokopo and Rabaul, partly sunny afternoon, then partly cloudy evening with possible isolated showers and thunderstorm. Kimbe, partly cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, partly sunny afternoon, then partly cloudy evening with showers. And in the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Goroka, Barnes and Kundiyawa, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. Menditari and Wabek, cloudy periods with rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, October 2nd, 2025. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
Coming up next, 7 p.m. Sports Scene, 7:30 p.m. That Pacific Sports Show, 8 p.m. Talk PC News Headlines, followed by Australia